Check one, check two. Hello, hello. All right. Where did I leave off? What was I talking about? I just moved closer to my router. And guys, don't if you send me an email about how I need a Ethernet cord or a router extender, I'll never talk to you again. So just don't ever do that. PSYOP for sure. I know, right? Oh, PSYOP on the shirt? Yeah, but you don't know what PSYOP means. I think you've been too trained by Richie from Boston. Oh, PSYOP on the shirt? Okay. It's like saying that we should take it as a compliment, because what it is we're so now in the consciousness of people that it's like when they used Harley Davidson to try and sell Harley Guy after 9/11. When it's like, have them, it's like when I used to do Punked or any of these Hollywood things, they dress you according to the character that they're trying to convey. They're not trying to take down us. They're trying to convince people that working Americans with families, it's like, we're part of the red, white, and blue. Now put on your mask, nigger. Like, that's what they want people to think. Many people, normies, are speaking about the Bears. It's not, it's just about, and it's also me. My credibility is really high these days. CBS director put the prop there, winking to you, BB. No, should I say it again? Or how many times should I say it? Should I say it another time? Will that make you guys understand? They're dressing a character for a part. It has nothing to do with me. I'll try and say it again. Maybe a third, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time you'll get it. The 33rd time, the 911th time. So I'm getting pissed off. I think it was because the chat, when my stream went off, it was like, oh no, they got to him. Start, guys, patriots, grab those cocks and start to fight the deep state. All right, so again, the wardrobe department is trying to sell an image on the people that they're trying to sell. And I know there's a lot of people in this chat that need to be victims. They don't know any other way. They're like, they're trying to take me down. They. Richie from Boston, Richie from Boston, Richie from Boston. BB, your credibility is not just high, your credibility is the standard. Right, my credibility is getting very high. And allow that. Don't take that from me. Don't keep me in the pit. Allow me to be to be able to say that without just saying, oh, they're coming for you. No. I fought and we fought hard. Big Bear, I'll get it on the 6 million times. Sorry, I'm a little downs. I wasn't talking to you, Kung Fu Bear. I think I don't know who I was even talking to. I was spiraling a little bit. I want to know what was making me spiral the most. It's just thinking about how many emails I'm about to start getting from people that I respect saying, Big Bear, you got to get a router extender. Just an Ethernet cable. It's like, I get it. I have to not give a shit. Your credibility has always been high with the right people. Right, but now it's becoming high with a lot of people. And I'll never be promoted by mainstream, but they're trying to tap into that credibility where they're like, if you put an Owen Benjamin shirt on somebody, they will subconsciously think, oh, those guys, like the salt of the earth guys, those guys are starting to like attack people for not wearing masks. And I take it as a compliment. Everyone spirals sometimes. Yes, I was just spiraling a second ago. I really want to understand this. I think the bear shirt thing is a good example of narratives. I don't fully understand it, but if I just don't want you to immediately just go, squirt, squirt, everyone's coming, everyone's coming. It's a compliment in a way, yeah. NASA is having a Memorial Day Ethernet cable sale coming. They accidentally promote you by trying to subvert logos and failing. They're trying to use my name. And guys, I'm not gonna talk to people that say stuff like, no, that was a real incident and he was just randomly wearing your shirt. I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's like the news always pumping the Trump regret guys. Right. Owen Schroyer is now ripping you off in InfoWars. He came to the Shelley Luther rally here in Dallas with your ripped off logos. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. All right, let's all just calm down a little bit. I mean myself too. I'm I was just getting a little fired up. I always wear my own shirt when I go out without a mask, of course, and nobody bugs me. And no one's doing this. This is not a real thing. And I'm gonna play it again. And I apologize to you guys for being so frustrated because I realize that it's tough to fathom how fake the screen is, but this is not real. None of this is real. Look at this. Oh my God, he thinks everything's fake. Just look at this.
You've touched me. Cell phone video taken by Nick Connolly at a Giant Eagle grocery store. We live in America where if you have a note to not.
And bear in mind, this is a day right after. This is the day after I talked about the Giant Eagle eating my chicken. I don't know either, guys. I don't know either. But those who hold radically different beliefs live in different realities. Just watch this. It's kind of freaky for me, so just don't add. Just watch.
Look at this. Connolly told NBC confrontation occurred as he tried to explain he has a doctor's note exempting him from wearing a mask due to panic attack.
Do you feel that when you go into a grocery store without a mask, that you're putting anyone else at risk?
That's hard to say. That's a really tough question for me to answer. No. Me personally, if I was scared, I would stay home. I'm just not scared.
Contacted by NBC News, the store responded in part, "We are committed to safeguarding the health and well-being of our team guests."
Guys, I wouldn't even be surprised if that store doesn't exist, guys. I really wouldn't. Man, dude, is that Harrison Hank? Yeah. Because the beauty of that PSYOP is they got to hide their face. So they can just use anybody. They could have used cops. They could have used anybody. BB, I'm getting an OG Bear thrifted the shirt and some loose picked it up. No. The odds of that are 1 in a billion. So you think somebody supported the stream and was a fan enough to get one of 1,000 shirts total that we made. Then they brought it to a thrift store. And bear in mind, this shirt represents a guy who's off the reservation with 100,000 followers who listen to him stream every day telling people to not wear a mask. Then some random fatty gets the shirt. And I know sometimes I make fun of fat people because I'm a little disgusted with my own dad bod. So I understand the psychology behind why I'm making fun of fat people so much. So then this big fat fuck, maybe I'm talking to myself when I say that, gets the shirt, puts it on, goes and attacks someone who happens to have a cell phone camera on, and then happens to get to NBC that feeds the narrative that they concocted in Agenda 201 that NBC was at. You really think that? Like, is that how your mind works? All right. Maybe a bear was recruited and gifted that shirt. No, I'm going to open the mail. I can't do, hang on. Maybe a bear was recruiting and gifted that shirt. You're in a timeout. Next time you're banned. I don't want to just ban people for life that I recognize their names, but I really can't do it anymore, guys. I can't do it anymore. Like, maybe I shouldn't have streamed today, but it is fake, like a shooting, actors are cast, wardrobe shows isn't right. And I'm a patient guy. I can drill things home until it needs to be done. I'm a good teacher, but I can't do it anymore. All right, I'm gonna start banning people for life, even if it's people I know, even if it's moderators. That was totally done to annoy all bears and take a pop at you. Knit Bear, you're banned for life. You can come back as Knit Bear 2.0. All right, anyone else want to give their theory that it was to take a shot at me and PSYOP? All right, it's time to weed the garden. Grandpa Bear, I was telling my wife that I can't do it anymore. I know. It's like, and I get it, but we have to progress as a group of people, or I can't stay in your pit. Good call. Why was there just 6 men at the store? Very bizarre. Because it's fake. Because it's casted, it's shot, and it's there's a wardrobe department. There's a props department. I'm so confused. All right. Then you're in a timeout. Because when you're confused, you can just be quiet. This is a time where we can all learn. No CIA shoppers coming. They just used this shirt to dress up a character. We know better now. This is just inverting the truth. Staged. 6 men in a grocery store. Where are the rollerblades? Right. What was the video called? They took it down. I didn't even want to tell you guys that because I don't want more squirting. I can just. They took the video down. All right. This is promising. Yes, Spicero Trucko, it's fine. Everything's fine. Tomorrow, my stream will be more joyous. But today we have to, please tell me about PA Bear Group. I'm moving. The beatings will continue. Yep. Proud to be your neighbor was the other shirt. Right. What they're trying to do, they're using our credibility. They're not trying to take us down, guys. Stop being a victim or you're going to be banned. I will ban all of you that do that. Okay? And if you're just coming in and didn't hear me explain this already, don't talk. If you're not part of the stream from the beginning-ish, don't speak. Just listen. There's people, and if you're going to talk, just be funny, say cool stuff. Don't be like, what it is they're trying to destroy you. No. They're trying to use our credibility to push their narrative. It's a compliment. It's kind of hilarious. I don't get an oh no vibe at all. I know. I know. They know our group is awesome and they're trying to suckle on the awesomeness. Yes. Yes. They could have thrown some empty shoes on the floor, right? Cubicle cucks going to the store for their wives. We're going to watch it one more time. I think this time you can actually see how fake it is. Maybe this is the time that the programming breaks for a lot of people. This is not a real incident.
You've touched me. Cell phone video taken by Nick Connolly at a Giant Eagle grocery store.
We live in America where if you have a note to not wear a mask. Look at this.
Connolly told NBC confrontation occurred as he tried to explain.
They're selling a narrative that real Americans, real patriots, are saying, we live in America, and if you don't wear the mask and bend over and get sodomized by Uncle Bill Gates, you ain't American. And they're using our credibility to try and sell it. I've concluded, that's my conclusion. And it's like that cell phone foot, like as they're doing that, those guys, so were they all there for their wives? All 6 of those guys, they're all separately there. One, it looks like he worked there. So they all got together and they're like, boys, look, we got a non-mask wearer. That's absurd. Serious question, Big Bear. Why would they rip it down so fast? I don't know. And when I don't know things, people start beating off. All right. I bet they're all named Gary. Yes. All right. Now let's watch something funny. I got to steer the ship away from this because I don't think I didn't do a good job with that one. That's on me. On me, guys. I didn't present that properly. The squirting was just absurd. All right. So watch this. This is a great music video done by a bear.
I wear my face mask in my car so I can virtue signal in my neighborhood. And I wear my face mask when I walk so I can make sure they all know I'm really smart.
Keep your distance.
While they're deceiving me, it cuts my immunity. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say.
But this is not over yet.
Don't trust the man with the orange skin, oh
It comes
no.
from China. There has to be some form of punishment.
Don't mess around with the CDC numbers. Oh no, I can't believe it. We gotta make him a billionaire, oh yeah.
And then the final solution, which is a year to 2 years off, is the vaccine.
I wear my face mask in my house so I can stop a symptomatic disease spread to myself.
Guys, let's just enjoy that one line a ton. So I can't spread an asymptomatic disease to myself. All right, let's plug this again. This is Media Baker. I wear my face mask in the car. We're going to start from the beginning again. I want to get it all the way through in case they take it down. You can always find it in Big Bear's archives. Here we go.
I wear my face mask in my car so I can virtue signal in my neighborhood. And I wear my face mask when I walk so I can make sure they all know I'm really smart.
Keep your distance.
While they're deceiving me, it cuts my immunity. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say.
But this is not over yet.
Don't trust the man with the orange skin, oh
Comes from China. There has to be some form of punishment.
no. Don't mess around with the CDC numbers. Oh no, I can't believe it. We gotta make him a billionaire, oh yeah.
And then the final solution, which is a year to 2 years off, is the vaccine.
I wear my face mask in my house so I can stop a symptomatic disease spread to myself. And I wear my face mask when I bike so I can placate all the Karens at the park. And now the who is deceiving me? Trade freedom for security. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say. Don't take it off till the vaccine's here, oh no. Get microchipped and go back to work, oh yeah. Oh no, I can't believe it. He's not just a nerd, he's like a doctor too, oh yeah. The contact tracer's knocking at my door, oh no. I'm just a number. I wear my face mask in the car. I wear my face mask when I walk. I wear my face mask in my bed. I wear my face mask when I eat. I wear my face mask when I sleep. I wear my face mask. I can't breathe.
So that was Media Baker. I wear my face mask in the car. So that is a better representation of what the Bears are all about than the NBC PSYOP. All right. Again, guys, sorry if I got a little touchy a minute ago. I'm glad I only banned Knit Bear for life, but I hope Knit Bear comes back. I really do. I hope Knit Bear comes back. That was probably not deserved. It's just when I'm in the weeds, when I'm deep in the weed, when I'm in the weeds, just being like, stop saying everyone's out to get us all the time. Build And people are like, no, but Big Bear, what you don't see is that I'm like, everyone's dead then. He has to be a bear. Yeah, he emailed it to me. He's a bear, obviously. I need to show that to everyone. Yes. Can't find this under Media Baker. Well, listen, man, you're on a mission now. I believe in you. You're gonna get out there and you're gonna find this video on YouTube's like I just did. And if you can't find it, I know your first tendency is to open up a porno and to say, the media won't let me see it. And then you're just going to go, oh, Jesus. I know. Legend, we've got the best people. Yes, we do. And I fight hard for that, to keep it that way, to not let the squirt in. Don't let the squirt in, guys. Just type in, I wear my face mask, right? It's so easy to find. It's almost profound. Do you know there's old people that can't find my DLive channel because they keep going to dlive.tv/Owen Benjamin, and there's no videos, and there's like 700 people there, and they're like, and then if you just do Owen Benjamin comedy, there's 23,000 people and like tons of videos and stuff. They're like, how am I supposed to find that? I'm like, just try a little bit. All right. It's the wrong channel. I tried to tell him. God, just try a little bit, just discernment, right? Discernment. To say, is this the reality I know to be true? And I know a lot of people are coming out of the weeds, but I wouldn't be helping you if I was like, listen, I get it. It's hard out here. So I'm just going to always give you links, and I'm always going to just tell you the right answer. And I'm always, because that's horrible. I almost said horrible parenting. I'm not your parents, but it's just horrible human to human contact. If it's like, hey, I made it so easy for you. Just click. Just here's a link, just click. Just work a little bit. Try. Just don't keep putting all your energy and love and hate and emotion and sexual energy into the fucking internet and the government and orange man and brown man and white man and black man and yellow man. Like, look at how dumb these people are. Look at Jack Posobiec. To be clear, COVID-19 is not a deep state Soros, Bill Gates population control conspiracy. There is no evidence of this whatsoever. It is a virus, a terrible global virus that Cheese China tried to cover up. This is my question for Jack Posobiec. Which Chinaman should we punish? Which Chinaman? Bring the Chinaman. Which one? And do you got to oil him up first, Jack? Like, which Chinaman do we punish for this COVID-19? Which one, Jack? Show me the Chinaman. Bring him to me. Bring me the Chinaman, Jack. Show me the man responsible. No, but it's China. It's China. China's the reason that all these retards put masks on their face because of allergy season. It's China. We got to start another war. Why? Because they're the reason I'm scared at night. China's the reason I'm scared at night. It's China's why I can't go to the store without my rubber gloves. Fucking pussy. Another shill for Bageltown, but it's not even about Bageltown either. It's not. Dude, it's just about you. These people, these like Trump and all these people, they just follow your lead. Elon Musk and Trump are the same monster. They're the same thing. It's like they're saying, oh, you don't like Hillary? Watch how much I don't like Hillary. You want to kill the pedos? Watch how much I'm going to kill the pedos. And they don't do anything. They just say it. Same with Elon Musk. It's like, you want to name your kid weird shit? You want to be modern? What? Look at this. I'm going to name my kid. My kid's going to have a dash in her name. A dash. My kid's name is going to be computer code. What do you got, Trunk? And Trunk's like, we got to grease up and kill the Chinaman. It's like, that's all it is. All it is like, how much can you escalate this nonsense? And they're going to keep LARPing, and the people like us have to keep picking up the pieces. Like, we're just people that just keep picking up the pieces. Like, we're just like, well, how do we get food? How do we work? What am I supposed to tell my kid? And it's like, well, I mean, we need a roundup. It's like, no. I know. You're trying to win your little game. I'll show you hating Hillary. It's like, you're friends with Hillary, Trunk. You're friends with Hillary. We all know this. Like, you used to vacation with her. So it's like, and I'm not even mad at Trunk. Trunk is trying to do a great job winning. You know, he's trying to, like, for Trunk though, not us. He's trying to take like all of our little disgusting little appetites, and he's going to be like, you want to stop migration? I'm going to build the biggest wall. I'm going to add 10 feet. If anyone has a problem, 100 feet. I'll build the Tower of Babel, except a wall, and it's going to be taller than Tower of Babel, and it's going to be thicker than anything. And I'm going to lock up Hillary, and people are like, yes. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to rape Hillary, and I'm going to make her beg for it right on camera. And then Elon Musk is like, oh, you think that's something? Watch this. I'm going to tell all my people, I'm going to tell the world that my stock is overpriced. And I'm going to get all that. I'm going to get all that fucking virtue. And then I'm going to name my kid AE-12. And Trunk's like, you think that's something? Dude, I'm going to start dropping bombs on China because Americans are scared of death. And it's like, whoa, Trunk. He's like, I'll do it. Because everybody's like, we got to blame someone. I can't believe I used a ventilator because of fucking allergy season. And Trunk's like, I'll drop a bomb on random rice paddy farmers to make you feel better. Everyone's like, Trunk. And he's like, the trunk is here. It's retarded. Elon Musk is probably eyeballs deep in sodomy. Yeah, probably. Because I'm starting to realize what happened with the virtue signaling in Hollywood was, guys, and the only people that really get hurt by all this are children. I now understand trans children. 3,300 watching right now. Too much Illuminati. Yeah, I know. And it's like, and it was all planned. Like my one had to drop to shed a few thousand people so that now it's just exactly 3,300. Almost got up to a 911,000. But what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, they're like, you think you're progressive? It's like, yeah, I'm progressive. I opened a gay bar and I'm not even gay. I don't believe in gender at all. I think any adult should be able to pick their gender. It's like, you think that you're progressive? My baby's trans. And they're like, what? My baby's trans. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you think you're progressive? My baby? Trans. It's like, what? My baby's trans, and I'm going to give him hormones so his dick falls off. And everyone's like, it's a race to the bottom. All right. I believe everyone is born smooth down there. Rita, right. As you said, the children don't need to die anymore. No. And it's really easy to beat these people. It's really easy to beat these people. Just don't go along with their bullshit. They're trying to take your disgusting desires and escalate them out of control because it gets them more power. So if you're like, I don't trust Hillary Clinton. She seems shady. It's like, she eats baby faces and I'm going to rape her. It's like, here we go, Trunk. Lock her up. A logical person would say, well, then shouldn't you be locked up, Trunk? You participate in a lot of the same stuff. Like who should Bush be locked up? Should we lock up? So should the government lock up itself? Who's going to hold the key? And everyone's like, dude, we don't believe this shit. We're just saying whatever gets people to chant shit so we get chubbies in our bonies. It's just like, you think you're progressive? My baby's trans. I'm giving him hormones and I named him computer code. And everyone's like, Jesus. He's like, yeah. And I just told the world my stock's too expensive after smoking weed with Joe Rogan. Like, I hate myself. Like they're racing to see who can be the most disgusting. And Trunk is like, China. It's China. And everyone's like, oh, yes, Trunk. You know, it's like the progressive side. You know, the Trunk side is like, it's a race to see who can bomb more people for Israel. It's like, I'm willing to bomb Iran. And everyone's like, why? They're like, dude, I love the grab war so much. I worship money so much that I will just drop bombs on a random village in Iran. Just people, just hanging out. Everyone's like, Jesus. And someone else is like, I'll quit the tip of my baby's dick when he's born and everyone's like, we all do that. Come on. That's basic monstrous behavior. What else will you do? And someone's like, I will. And it's just these people. And so then the real freedom, the real beauty in life, like you get moments like this in your life when you get out of that. Like Elon Musk's wife, not wife, whatever the fuck that is, and their child will never have these moments because they're too busy racing to the bottom. They're like they're in the ocean. They're over the Marianas Trench. And they're like, who can get to the bottom fastest? And as they're going, some people's heads are exploding from pressure and they can't breathe. They're like, and they're just plunging. And anybody that's like, I'm out. Hang on, let me see if I can find this one South Park scene. I'm just gonna have you guys do it, if that's okay. Hang on a second. Can somebody find me the scene in South Park where the kids were returning the pornos and playing make-believe? I can, hang on, I might be able to just find it on YouTube. Hang on. Yeah. South Park, returning pornos, Tolkien is out. Come on, if this is here, there's no way, it's not here. I gotta go. South Park, the stick of truth, the first couple. And what episode are they playing? Hang on a second. Can you guys at least find me the episode? Just YouTube South Park, I'm out. Okay. South Park, I'm out. You're right. It's great. There's one of the scenes. Yeah.
Oh, hello, everybody. Steve, we heard that a bunch of the kids were over here a little while ago.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Tolkien talks about Backdoor Sluts 9. Yeah, but I want to see the one where he says it to the kids. Okay. Oh, here we go. This'll do it. Watch this scene. And you hear the sky grabbers? They're trying to steal my chickens. Safari, I'm out. Here we go. Watch this.
I'm not playing anymore.
Whoa, wait, what'd you see?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm out.
Do you watch that again?
I'm not playing anymore.
Whoa, wait, what'd you see?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm out.
All right, like the other scene before that is this. Watch this.
Oh, hello, everybody. Steve, we heard that a bunch of the kids were over here a little while ago.
Well, yes, I believe they were, but they've gone. What's the matter?
We think our boys might be showing other children a pornographic tape. What? But Token's never seen a porno before. He wouldn't know what to... Oh, God!
Token!
Token? Did the boys come over and show you a movie?
Token? All right, Token. We know you must be very confused about what you saw. Yes, you see, Token, that was called a pornographic film. it shows adult men and adult women having sexual intercourse. Well, you see, when a man and a woman fall in love, the man puts his penis in the woman's vagina. It's called lovemaking, and it's part of being in love.
And when the woman has 4 penises in her at the same time, then stands over the men and pees on them, is that part of being in love too? 5 midgets spanking a man covered with Thousand Island dressing. Is that making love?
Jesus, what kind of porno was that? It was Backdoor Sluts 9. Oh, Jesus, not that one.
Oh, Gerald, poor guy must be just as confused and scared as this poor kid.
The token, this is very important. Do you know where the boys went with the naughty tape?
So all these kids are playing. All right, so you see, so they're all playing. They're all playing this game of like the Lord of the Rings, and they're playing Lord of the Rings to return the ring to the video store, and they're all like, "Token of Black." What? And Token comes out and he's like, "I don't want to play anymore." And they're like, "No, but the Q has 160,000 sealed indictments," and he's just like, "I'm out." Like, what? This scene is how I am with everything political now. Watch this.
Anymore.
Whoa, wait, what'd you see?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm out.
Dude, that's me now. When people are like, but Big Bear, the sealed indictments are under this the sewers and Hillary is under a fire. And I'm like, I'm out. And they're like, you can't be out if you don't vote and make your voice known in the Capitol dome that looks like a penis. You will never be free. And I'm like, no, I'm free right now. I'm not watching your dirty movies anymore. And they're like, but you have to stay up, Big Bear. You have to watch the media to beat the media all day long and obsess about it. It's like, no, I'm out. Notice how the small hat knew the title of the movie? Right, he probably made it. Hey, that penis dome is logos. They have to not be seduced by the porno ring. Right, but if they even knew what they were like doing, they'd just be like, I'm leaving. It's like, Token of Black. We must. It's like, no. And that's why people keep trying to draw me in, where it's like, what they're going to do, Big Bear, is they're going to come at you in waves. I'm like, no. I want to talk. I'm sad about my chicken. And I'm conflicted because the sky grabbler is so beautiful, the eagle. And it's like, no, but you have to play. You have to play, Big Bear. You have to play ball. You have to pick a team and fight until everyone's squirting. Until everyone is squirting. Jimmy, You Shall Not Pass was funny. Oh, it was amazing. At least they're not watching Shaved Ryan's Privates or Charlie the... Jesus, dude. King James Bible matters to the top of the power pyramid. Well, here's a picture of King James. Yeah, where is he? No, that's King James's lover. So guys, that's really his lover. That's King James on the right, and that's his mother on the left. King James was transgendered. That's King James as a boy. And that's King James. So when people are like, but Big Bear, the King James Bible is the only way to find morality in this cold, dark world. I'm like, I'm out. It's like, but how are you out? I'm like, I will not be taking any moral advice from someone wearing bedazzled pantaloons. I'm just not. I mean, that's King James. But Big Bear, don't you know that the English translation is the greatest, it's the only thing that will really get you to squared. I'm King James of House Fancy does not, he's wearing knee-high socks, guys. Oh, that was just the garb. Okay, it was, was that just the garb, his lipstick with his mommy? Guys, that's an abused child. That's an abused child. That's a child dressed up in an absurd, I mean, that's absurd. That was the Earl of Suffolk. Carr was his name. And his wife, who appears to be a man, Anne of Denmark, with her head on a platter, was very envious of Carr, and so she moved out because he was a homo. Guys, you can. I don't need that translation. All right. King James was definitely a switch hitter. Yes. This reminds me of the JFK and Lem sketch. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna read you a great email from Mountain Bear. And I got a lot of mail today. Hey, Mr. French. This is a great. I'll just read you this one thing. Yeah. I'm just listening to your piano stream from last night, and you're talking about how the pursuit of truth is the truth. As a person who argues with himself in his own head about what the truth is constantly, I found this statement profound. I can't decide if the earth is flat or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll never know. I do know NASA didn't go to the moon, but I have no idea what the moon is, which is why it's so annoying why these science people think they know shit. They don't. They are repeating theories of wizards. I'm currently reading about germ theory and all the inconsistencies around it. It sounds like a bullshit theory, but I can't figure out how I picked up a vomiting bug from my friend's kids. Could it be food I ate? I don't know. I am constantly back and forth with this shit, but I am on the pursuit of truth, and I am learning so much in the process. It's so much fun. As a man who was raised Catholic, flirted with atheism, but that made no sense to me, and am now of the opinion that we have a creator that loves us, I feel I am on the right path. This is mostly down to you. You make me laugh and give me something new to search for every stream. I don't catch as many live ones as I'd like, but when I do, it's cool. As you said, the pursuit of truth shows us many synchronicities. The things that had to fall into place for me to be able to buy a house 2 doors down from my mother are beyond insane. God had a path for me. I just had to follow my gut to get there. And I've been doing that ever since. My gut, or whatever it is, compelled me to write this email, so I hope it finds you in the sea of emails you must get each day. Baby is due June 8th, so not long. I'm almost positive it's a boy, but we'll see. I'll send you a picture of our little family. I was thinking you probably picture me as a fat little nerd or something. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, more cartoons on the way, but once the baby drops, I don't know how much I can bust out. Oh, you'll do even more. Little kids motivate you a lot. That's exactly it. Like Mountain Bears, that's exactly it. The pursuit of truth is the truth. That's why when people are like, the truth ends in the King James Bible, Big Bear. You must commit. If you're just running around lollygagging, you'll never really find the logos. You got to find the truth, and it's in King James. A man with bedazzled pantaloons is he. I love that Mountain Bear's like, I don't know if it's flat. I just know NASA lies about the moon. And I'm like, it like warms my heart to read that somebody actually isn't just like the end. No, what this is it's a psyop to discredit you again, Big Bear. Stay in your pit. Stay in your goddamn pit. The Grabbler knows. The Grabbler knows. He's going to put shirts on these big meat birds, and he's going to make everyone think the bears are stupid and it's like, fuck you. I think I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just keep assuming everyone's out to get me. It's like, it's such a terrible way to live. All right, let's read some letters. Watch out for the Mandela effect. The world is not what you think it is. Shut up. Hello, Big Bear. I've been around since back in the White Claw winter. I'm a 6'4", 24 Rogan tall bike owner, 46. Thank you for all you've done for everyone. Finally subscribed on dlive.tv/Owen Benjamin Comedy. Next is on unauthorized.tv. Mr. French, I like your self-esteem is back, but come on. I really enjoy when you share the animals and how you maintain Ursa Major. I try to be a better man every second. Crush on. May I be verified as Big Hat Bear. I like that you have a big hat. Yes. Welcome, Big Hat Bear. All right. I kept in the big house today because of the Eagles. So Mr. French has a lot of enthusiasm because he's not around Mimsy. That's the big one. The big rooster. 70s Bible has me turned upside down, right backward. Dude, you can feel Jesus. You can feel God. You can, when you're I don't want to get into specifics because I don't want to argue endlessly online in chat rooms. It sucks away your soul. But you can feel it. It's living. It's a living thing. So when people are like, no, the right Bible is this, Big Bear. If you see here in this one section, you can tell that legally speaking, I'm like, shut up. Get off my fucking porch. You know, it's like you can feel Jesus. You can feel God. And just turned into the stream in my car. You're reading my email. Awesome. Oh, I loved it, Mom Bear. I loved it. Dear Big Bad, thank you for your daily doses of humor, gravy, and truth. I'm a long-time listener, but a first-time writer. I've rarely missed a stream in the 2 years since I first heard of you, as you sang happy birthday to the meth-addicted lobster. I know, we've all had dark times. I'm very grateful for your work and your commitment to go where the truth leads. Please accept the Includes donation to the front lines as a token of my gratitude. I'm 22 Rogans, 28 years old, Scottish, Polish, and Irish. Married to my high school sweetheart and working on a big family with her. I'm also the epitome of someone who others would think would be offended by you. I'm a lifelong Catholic. Well, then you probably enjoyed my roasting of old King James. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you wait long enough, you'll enjoy a roasting. Like a Catholic, when I've roasted the Pope's boner hat, and the Catholics are like, "Oh, gee, but just wait. I'll destroy. I'll roast the shit out of King James, and you'll really enjoy it. King James and his pantaloons." It's like I'm an indiscriminate sacred cow slaughterhouse. So if you wait around long enough, I'll get to the one you want to see slaughtered. Maybe I know and now see God thanks to you. Just want to know that the upside down backwards Bible meant. I don't know. I'm reading and thinking at the same time, so I don't. If I misinterpret your chat, I apologize. But there's just my mind only can go so far. I hit a limit. I hit the ice wall. All right. I'm a lifelong Catholic. Have my master's degree in aerospace engineering. Dude, this guy. I love this dude. Previously worked at NASA, now work for a defense contractor in Philly. However, I am not offended because I'm a heterosexual. Yes! Dude, and Mr. Bill last night sent me a great email about how he felt like when I was roasting him, it was like being back in boot camp. Lifelong Catholic, aerospace engineer, worked at NASA, now works for a defense contractor in Philly. And he's like, I'm not offended because I am a heterosexual. Dude. God. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Every spiral is worth it for letters like this. Like when people are like, Big Bad, they're in the bushes. Richie from Boston is going to send you a supply kit, or else you won't survive the winter. Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. More. I have known since my early years of college in aerospace engineering that something was fishy about space and the globe Earth narrative, but couldn't put it all together until your streams. You have mentioned this before, but I will reiterate that you have an incredible ability for communicating realities and putting pieces together. A quick story with mysterious gravy about my time at NASA. I worked and lived at NASA in Mountain View, California, right next to Google, which served as a military base during the Cold War. As it is no longer a military base, some of the older buildings are abandoned or repurposed. One repurposed building is an old McDonald's that turned well there. I wondered why we would go into this building. So many suspicions were high and I paid close attention. It turns out this old McDonald's is where NASA keeps the, gay guy voice, most precious original footage from the lunar orbiter missions in the 1960s. These are supposedly the first images of Earth taken from the moon, and they keep them in an old McDonald's, which some have idiotically renamed McMoons. Gravy. I'm not buying any of it, and anyone who thinks about it logically doesn't either. So maybe this will help Mountain Bear see, the shape of the Earth a little better. This aerospace engineers, but I get it. No, Mountain Bear brings up some great points, including many of my coworkers in the industry. My expertise is in helicopter aerodynamics and vibrations, so I have real-life interactions with what I work on every day. I'm blessed to not be caught up in that nonsense world, and thank you for being part of my journey out of it. I have prayed for you and your family to Jesus Christ, our Lord, and will continue to do so. Thank you. Wow, this is an amazing letter. You guys got to understand, I'm very Christian. When I'm like gutting the idolatry of the King James Bible, I'm doing it because that's what my soul tells me to do as a Christian. And it's funny. And you can still like the Bible. I'm just, as a comedian, this is my job. And if you have a problem with me calling King James a tranny or El Papa having a boner hat, that's on you, man. It's on you. I have, all right, please verify me as Arrow Bear. Welcome, Arrow Bear. P.S. My version of be fruitful and multiply, don't be fruity and blow a guy is elevate and procreate. Don't intoxicate and fornicate. Genius. We have some high quality people in this community. God, NASA's so fucked. All right, let's continue. Dear Big Bear. Freaky, I'm just going to read a little bit of this. It's kind of a long one. Freaky Bear here. This is not my first handwritten letter addressed to Ursa Manor. You probably don't recognize me due to a lack of interaction with the bear community on my end. Long 12-hour shifts and family obligations have taken priority over watching your stream live, though I do watch them on BitChute or unauthorized, which I'm still subscribed to whenever I can. Since I last wrote to you, I have found local bears and met with them occasionally on how we can spread the good word. In my last letter, I believe I mentioned the fact I was writing a book. I originally planned on sending you a copy if I ever got to publish it, but with all of the recent book burnings, I started to question that idea. I'm not going to burn your book, dude. I burn books of wizards. If my book ever gets printed, I will still send you a copy because if my book makes the kindling pile for you, one of your streams, I don't think you feel confident in your books. All right, I like the letter though. I'm gonna keep going. It's a little on the long side, but that's cool. All right, I appreciate you though. The Bible is written in a way we all have the same chance of understanding. Your minds are personal. Right. It's like it's fluid. Our genders aren't fluid, but our minds have a fluidity to them. We don't exist right here. We exist. Our existence is bigger than all this, and that's fine. King James Bible replaced Geneva Bible, which had reformers' notes calling out the grabblers. James wanted it gone to protect his grabblers. The King James Bible is partially written by grabblers. This isn't a hill I care to fight on. I'll die on any hill. Any. Guys, I will die on any hill. Every hill is a hill to die on for me. But as far as my priority goes, one of my big priorities is not just endlessly arguing about the King James Bible. I just like mocking trannies. King James, look at King James's hands in this one picture. And these are portraits, guys. Look at the hands. Want to see another one? Yeah. Look at the hands. Look at the hands. Guys, those are grabbler hands. Those are woman hands. Oh, King James is wearing a woman's wig. Hi, Owen. Been too busy catching all of your streams, particularly your evening piano and letter reading streams. I've been too busy crushing. The day before yesterday, I was listening to your live stream. Then I took off the headphones to enjoy lunch with my beautiful beloved. After lunch, I was thinking about how I haven't been able to hear you receive any of my recent letters. As I rejoined the live stream, you were, wait for it, reading my recent letter. Another hint of a natural network we can all tune into. What a marvelous and mysterious creation. Mystery, early 14th century, means religious truth via divine revelation, hidden spiritual significance, mystical truth from Greek mysterion, was used for secret counsel of God. Much love, Falcor. Thank you, Falcor. It's always good to hear from you. I know, and that's probably like, I'm really not a good businessman, but I'm a good person, I think. Because like my message doesn't, my message leads to people being like, if you notice, people being like, yeah, I don't listen to as many streams because I now have a family. And I'm like, another win. Because I'm not just here for eyeballs. I'm here for reality. How double dare you? My father's Granada read King James Bible to him as a kid, and he was a war hero. Oh, Jesus. I love seeing that. It's like, I don't catch as many streams because I now have a functioning homestead and children. King James, like, I'm like a West Side net, but I think a lot of people always listen to it because it's like morning radio on demand. Whoa, I just spilled my coffee. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I just got coffee everywhere. I'm a real art card. Oh, genius. Oh, God. The best leaders inspire others to be leaders in their lives. Yes. All right. Yeah, businessmen want the popular vote. BB wants the base vote. Right? I don't like votes anymore. You vote every time. Like every thought, every action is a vote. You know, those ballot boxes, I don't even think they tally up votes. I think it's just how many people hit the thing. Because it shows how many people are committing to. Everyone's okay. We won't survive the winter. You fat Tina. I know, I'm a fat Tina. The Bear stream is the only content I care to watch. Thank you, Bear in Mind Bear. It was timed out yesterday, but I'm glad that everything's fine. I hope Knit Bear comes back. I was deep in the weeds. with Knit Bear when I banned Knit Bear. I don't think that was a fair banning. But I was deep in the weeds, guys. I was just swinging haymakers in the fucking swine pit. All right. Like how they analyze how many times people click on apps. Yeah, exactly. They just skimp off the census. Not, yeah. Owen, Big Bear, sending support your way. May is my favorite month. Yeah, I'm going to be 40 in 13 days. Illuminati confirmed. Have a great May. Thank you for sharing your mother's visit. The lessons, knowledge, insights conveyed are without a price. Much love, Wrinkle Bear. P.S. Ironing. Tiny pants are frightening and funny. No suffering in times of hypoxia. Putting in effort to strengthen lungs and self. I love it. Hi, Owen. Love your show. I was watching your chat with your mom about getting bigger feet and wider shoulders and jaw. Moms know when your grown son has gotten bigger, and I believe your mom is 100% right. My feet got bigger too last summer. My mom said, oh, they are just like my feet, so my mom noticed too. I like pretty shoes and flip-flops, so I've been pretty horrified about my bigger feet. Anyway, this is what I think is going on with you. I used to work in an Iranian-owned gas station where they let me watch YouTube all day long. There's a TED Talk about power pose. You can, I guess, make yourself more powerful and influential by doing power poses. Also in a community, if the leader dies, leaves, or needs more support, someone naturally becomes an alpha. I'm not sure if I studied this and it was talking about people or apes or gorillas. Long story short, you are becoming the wise man authority figure. People will believe you because of your size. Agree? Susan. I don't know. I don't trust TED Talks, but I don't know. Power pose. Oh, it sounds like want to know what those TED Talks usually do is it's grabblers who are trying to mimic and study authenticity to try and do it themselves because they don't have it. BB, did you see my email with a link for Canada's heritage commercials? They argued over what nation meant to the natives. No. Is it good? This might sound familiar. Please keep all caps to one word. Yes. TED Talks or pedo talks. Yeah, once they start justifying pedophilia. But the underlying algorithm to that is people trying to out-progressive each other. You know what I'm saying? Silverback Big Bear? Yeah, it's starting to appear that way, huh? The Sam Hyde TED Talk was epic. I still have to see that. The art of rhetoric includes poses and gestures. Read Quintillion. I just do it. I don't think about it. BB, did you ever watch Sam Hyde? No, I didn't. Where he snuck in and trolled them. If it's still on the internet, I think I'm not going to make any statements. All I know is typically if is it still up from TED? Like is TED, guys? I'm not making a statement. I'm not saying that like it was. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is Dennis Prager took down the videos I did there. All I know is Comedy Central took down my special from their website. So I know that typically when someone's like, oh, we want to disassociate from this, if someone really trolled TED, they would take it down. In my opinion, but maybe not. Sam Hyde is potting on YouTube again. He's the evil version of Big Bear. I'm not making any statements. A lot of people like him. I don't know anything about him. I've never seen anything he's ever done. So it's fine. Who even is TED? I'm guessing an AI. I find that extremely odd. Of course it's extremely odd. They're never going to promote that which mocks them. BB Sam Hyde 2070 Paradigm Shift is the name of the video. It's still up. I have no interest. And you have to understand that. I've been told to watch Sam Hyde about 5,000 times. Something in me said, just don't. Just don't. And I didn't. And you can love Sam Hyde. I don't have an opinion. It was the same thing with Q for me. I never got into that. I never was like, oh, people just be like, what do you think of Q? I'm like, nothing. They're like, no, but you must, Big Bear, you must. Big Bear, you must. The only time I even looked at it is when the world started shutting down and celebrities started looking like they were dying. And I became 1/8 Q-tired. Pocket's video this morning on the COVID autopsy is gravy. Gravy. Yeah. Yeah, the ventilators are the thing killing people. I believe. It is entertaining. Don't get too wrapped up in Sam Hyde or Q. Right? It's fun. Guys, I'm just out. If I vetted my chat or vetted emails or vetted letters, I wouldn't even bring these things up. I'm reading in real time what people are telling me. That's why I took a shot at call for an uprising, because someone just asked me what I thought, and I was just feeling real loose. And I was like, this is a call for a dumpster pumping. And so then he just spiraled and was like, oh, and Benjamin isn't funny. Oh, Jesus, I'm coming again. But I don't, I'm not going to get into that. I got no opinion on any of that. All right. Send your war supplies. Thank you, Scooter Bear. P.O. Box 727, Gig Harbor, Washington, 93335. It's all just adding to our punchlines. Yes. Baby's awake. Goodbye. I'll buy McDee's. That guy literally gammed out. Yes. It's fine. I don't care. It's just that people need some people need conflict to squirt. I'm out. Never heard of call for an uprising. There's no need to. Oh, and it turns out Sam Tripoli actually has a kid. So I was wrong about that. That's fine. All right, I would be honored to be made fun of by BB. Thank you, Basuar Trucko. I am a comedian. Dear Big Bear, Statesboro Blues Bear here for, as you may know, better know me as Redneck Bear. Ooh, interesting. Redneck Bear. Redneck Bear. I wanted to apologize for how I have acted in the chat recently. I'd like to attribute it to the fact that I started drinking again, although I'm aware that is no excuse. Good for you, Redneck Bear. No, I get it. I just had an excuse for why I was spiraling a little. The eagle eating my chicken should not have sent me in a weird emotional state. Do not read. Why? This is interesting. Is it what? Did he super spiral out? I see. I don't know a lot of what happens in the chat. And then people will send me. All right. Everyone knows Sam Hyde is actually Hugh. He's not a great voice, allegedly. Oh, he's got a great. I'm just gonna read a little more of this. He made a live stream spiraling about me. All right. He came a KO Bear. All right, dude. I'm not gonna read it on the stream, but I'll read it after. I love you, brother, and thank you for all your guidance. God bless. Keep crushing. Statesboro Blues Bear, Redneck Bear. All right, man. Well, I'm glad you sent a handwritten apology. I hope you don't drink, but if you did a live stream just mocking one of our trusted mods, I'm not gonna indulge. All right, let's keep going. All right, it's just too gamma. And Papa J Bear. Oh yeah, no, that's not happening. But I wish him the best. He wrote a handwritten letter. He told me I didn't have a good singing voice. Dude, we've all been there. I've been there. I've spiraled. I just, I don't want to be involved in a lot of people's drama. Let's see here. Amy and Mama Big Bear Jean. Let's take a little gander at this one. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, he's the professional singer. We don't need to reopen it. I'm glad that he wrote the letter. I hope that he doesn't drink. God bless Redneck Bear. But I'm not, if he's gonna take big swings at my trusted people, I'm not gonna stoke that fire. Hi Big Bear, please enjoy some Grabble for your babble and a special gift. Just saw Mama, Grandma, Zippy, favorite guest crushing giant bear second stream. Outstanding. I'm so much happier since I stopped drinking every day. Yes. And Saturday Night Live is trying to push drinking on people now. That was still a funny roast? Totally funny roast. No hard feelings. Very special streams. Thank you both for being so fun to watch. My dad passed in 08. He was only 67, and I miss him every day. He had to know we didn't go to the moon. He was a master machinist, and fabricated anything from guardrails to airplane precision parts. He had to know tinfoil couldn't go to the moon. Hilarious. Please enjoy the. I'm 99% sure. My internet research looks like. Keep crushing. Thank you for your work. I'd be verified as Gen X Florida Bear. Welcome, Gen X Florida Bear. Thank you for the growl for my babble. Budweiser stealing your song must not be working anymore. Well, I didn't write the song, but you know, let's just say they try and tap into the bear logos a lot. Yeah, the Moonlander was the real tinfoil hat all along. It's hysterical. So true. It's a nice card from my mom. Awesome. Awesomely thoughtful. All right. It is pretty funny, though, that guy, like, started drinking. It's not funny he drinks. I hope he doesn't drink. But it's like, what do you do when you drink? You know, you're sitting around like a... hang on a second. You're sitting around like a... Alcoholics Anonymous, and one person's like, when I drank, I cheated on my wife. Someone else is like, when I drank, I crashed my car. I now have back pain every day. And it's like, Redneck Bear, what do you do when you drink? I criticize good men's singing ability, and then I get really mad at the people who tell me to stop. I don't know what this is. This is pretty cool, though. I have no idea what that is. Is there a note? Oh. No note. It's all right. I'm sure that it's something that makes sense that I don't understand. All right, last one of the day. A shoehorn. Nice. That's cool. Alcohol's like blow. It's like when I drink, I suck off dudes. It's like, what happens when you drink? When I drink, I get real critical of people singing. What? Yes. I get so passionate about it. And then when people tell me to stop and ban me because I'm just keep spiraling, I get really upset. All right. Meat plants in Texas down due to pot. Here's the thing. The blessing in disguise of this collapse of agriculture is people should grow their own food, you know? I was a guy in an AA meeting for weed. That's hilarious. When I drink, I yell at bears and then apologize by writing them a letter. When I drink, I go in really positive, like well-organized chat rooms full of people, like really good people, and I attack the guy they're watching for fucking no reason at all when he's just trying to sing. He's not super confident in singing, but people seem to really like it. And then I get mean. I'm just a mean guy. Did you figure out the bell thing? No. God, that's hilarious. Reminds me of Norm's bit on alcoholism. Yeah. After one wine cooler, Shapiro blows the whole room right. It's hilarious. All right, here's the last one. I resubscribe because I need to critique everyone's singing, even if I'm not wanted anymore. I come up with new... I just need people to know that singing isn't good. I get it. I have a better idea of how to understand people like that. Like in their world, everything he's doing makes total sense. And it's not up to me to be like, but no one cares. Like, stop. It's like, what? No, but I need to. It's like, what you can't. KO, if it wasn't for KO Bear and Papa J Bear, Owen would know me. He would know that I can give him so many pointers on his singing. I don't give a fuck. I like stable, positive, enthusiastic, logos-driven chants. KO Bear is the only thing stopping me from getting to the Big Bear. If it wasn't for KO Bear, he would know. Owen would know that his singing is not good. And then he would be able to improve it. KO Bear's the reason that Owen is not improving daily on his singing. I must destroy her. I must make her feel like shit. And I guarantee there's probably 100 gammas right now out there being like, he's talking directly to me. It's time to go to Operation Destroy Everyone's Life again. That's why I just don't engage. I get it. It's like if it was Papa J Bear, who the fuck does he think he is? Trying to mute me. Mute me, the king. If it was... KO Bear is just a spoiled bitch. Owen must know that Owen about maybe Redneck was trying to be a Delta. I don't care. I'm putting you in timeout. One Genius Bear next time you're banned for life. You want to stoke the fires of drama? You're out. You think this is our first rodeo, guys? This happens all the time. And I used to like fall for all these like stupid little traps, and now I just don't. That's why I'm always banning everybody, because I know what it is. They're like, "Are you?" But he's trying to grow, Big Bear. He's trying to be a better man, and of course that's like music to my ears. I'm like, then give him the sword again, boy. It's like, oh Jesus, he just killed your dog again. It's like, oh fuck. That spoiled KO Bear. How dare she come in here tirelessly, just trimming, just helping Owen not get fucking just constantly attacked for free. Like, what a bitch. I mean, if only Owen knew just how she's really just trying to fucking destroy him. I'm out as the ultimate wife act. Just I'm out. He pulled that cam behavior on KO, then me, then Owen. Oh, it's just like, BB, you're a legend. I am searching the map, ban them all. Well, it's just, there's no other way. There's no other way. I mean, I've tried everything. The only way, and I know sometimes it seems crazy how early I think Knit Bear might have been an early ban. But like, if you let it go, other people fall for it like fucking retards. It's just like this COVID-19 bullshit. Like, if you let it go, it's like, Big Bear's a tyrant. I'm just trying to help him. I'm the real king. I was his only friend. And meanwhile, KO Bear is manipulating and trying to get him and stealing and I'm the real. And meanwhile, I'm just like, you gotta stop. And there's no other way. Yeah, KO Bear's a girl. Yeah, a lot of people think KO Bear's a dude. I thought KO Bear was a dude for a while. Because KO Bear's funny and women notoriously are not very funny. Most are very justified bannings. Thank you, Luna Bear. I've been obsessively in love with Owen, and that awful KO Bear is trying to take him from me. Oh, dude, it's a fact. And then they get real mad at me. They're like, you're gonna fucking see one day, and I was the only one who ever loved you. I'm like, what? Just let me sleep. Yeah, and we hit a point, because this is, guys, this happened thousands of times. And me even saying this right now is going to get me a flurry of masturbating emails where it's like, so you know about me, so you know I've been here the whole time. Guys, you have no idea how many of them there are. And they're like, oh, you spoke directly to me today. And I'm just like, it was to the point where I was like, I'm not going to like have an open chat anymore. But then now that we have subscriptions and I can just make it a little uncomfortable for troll behavior where you just have to sign up again. People just, you know, it's pretty easy to get people to not act insane. And because the other option is just I don't stream. I just make videos and put them up on unauthorized. I could still make a living. People would be fine with that. You know, the chat is something really fun. It's a community. A lot of us do feel isolated in these times. It's good for us. But the special boys are not going to ruin it. And they're not going to just keep making threats, because they make a lot of threats at me and they don't even realize how threatening it is. Because in their mind, but this is the thing, I'm not even mad about it, because I know in their mind they're trying to help. They're like, but I just can't allow it. And then they're like, oh, you think you can't allow it, but there's no stopping me. I'm the special boy. Where are you guys heading? Oh, cool. Tom's hissing at? All right, one of our cats needs food. I love the chat. It's the most fun thing. Right, I'm not going to let them ruin the chat. So there's going to be some good people banned, and that's the price we pay. The smallest of paywalls will defeat the biggest of special boys. Yes. And some of them might be cool. Some of them really are just in bad moods. But just don't attack. There's just a behavior level where you just can't do it. Where you just can't be like, if only you knew I'm the one who loves you. Yeah, I'm going to destroy it. Dude, these people have done such crazy stuff to me that, like, I'm not going to allow it. BB, first human to make a chat room legendary. Right? Because I'm treating it like I would always treat my friend groups. I'm not treating you guys like cyber. What's up?
I see why you like Mr. French so much.
Why do I like Mr. French so much?
He's just like hanging out with you.
Yeah, I have a friend. It's my chicken. Look. See that chicken right there? That chicken always hangs out with me. He's my friend. He's not going to try and. He's watching my back. Dude, I legitimately have a rooster that watches my back all day. No. All right. And some of these dudes, I'm sure they could end up cool. It's fine. It's not like a condemnation of their whole character. I genuinely wish them the best. I hope that they don't drink so much or don't get so angry. I think some of them just feel real alone. I don't want to psychologically break them down because then they'll just get mad at me again. They're just always on the edge of just getting so mad. They're just like, yes, you. And I'm like, dude. All right. Owen Benjamin, before anything else, I want to apologize for the state of my previous letter. Hopefully my writing is more legible this time. I don't recall if I included a return address with those books I sent you. Regardless, your offer to send me a distiller was remarkably generous, very Irish of you. But in all honesty, your reaction to my letter was gift enough. I was overjoyed with how pleased you were. To throw your own words back at you, that to me is worth 1,000,000 distillers. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but there is absolutely no need to send me recompense of any kind. However, I made certain to include an address this time, around for the simple reason that it's good to know where your friends live. If this address is identical to the one that wouldn't work on Amazon, then the issue can be explained with how the Corona hoax was impacted like International Postal Service. To my understanding, restrictions have been placed on medium to large packages moving between countries. This being the case, I'm unsure if this book I sent you with the letter will reach you. The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. The first chapter can be off-putting due to the over-the-top nature of the language, but all in all, The Pickwick Papers is the funniest and most entertaining novel I've ever read. I understand that you're not too fond of books and spelling these days, but it might make for a nice summer read for Amy. Oh, and my mom. My mom just constantly reading. I'll read it, and I'll have my mom explain it to me. I'll have my mommy read it to me because I'm a special boy. Regardless, your sons will have quite an extensive library when they're older. Have you heard of the Pickwick Papers? Do you like it? Yeah. My mom loves the Pickwick. My mom's read everything. My mom loves the Pickwick Papers. If the book in question didn't arrive with all the letters, then I'll try to send it when all the fuss has blown over. Incidentally, I'm quite enjoying the 12-week holiday I've gotten off work. At first, I didn't want to accept money I hadn't worked for, especially from the government, but my parents persuaded me in the end. As long as I'm not drowning myself in sin, then I'm sure I'll have no problem regarding this decision. More importantly, I now have plenty of time to focus on writing and catch up on my reading. This being the case, I would be happy to send you a brief essay on or two typed at your convenience on some questions you've had regarding theology. Let me know on the stream if you're interested. Of course I'm interested. P.S. on the next page. Your friend in Ireland. I'm slightly amazed at the comedic mileage and philosophical understanding you've extracted from The Princess and the Goblin. I sent you the book to give context to C.S. Lewis, The Great Divorce, and thought your sons might enjoy it as well. I assure you it never once crossed my mind that goblin would become a synonym for grabbler. Awesome. And thanks for your address. I will be sending you a distiller. All right. That's going to do it for me today. We're going to watch that hilarious music video again. There we go. There's a duck egg over there? Nice. We'll get it, Ma. Don't worry. Everyone calm down. Just kidding. Here we go.
I wear my face mask in my car so I can virtue signal in my neighborhood. And I wear my face mask when I walk so I can make sure they all know I'm really smart.
Keep your distance.
While they're deceiving me, it cuts my immunity. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say.
But this is not over yet.
Don't trust the man with the orange skin, oh no.
It comes from China. There has to be some form of punishment.
Don't mess around with the CDC numbers. Oh no, I can't believe it. We gotta make him a billionaire, oh yeah.
And then the final solution, which is a year to 2 years off, is the vaccine.
I wear my face mask in my house so I can stop a symptomatic disease spread to myself. And I wear my face mask when I bike so I can placate all the Karens at the park. And now the who is deceiving me? Trade freedom for security. TV's got control of me. I turn it on, they say. Don't take it off till the vaccine's here, oh no. Get microchipped and go back to work, oh yeah. Oh no, I can't believe it. It's not just a nerd, he's like a doctor too, oh yeah. The contact tracer's knocking at my door, oh no. I'm just a number.
What the hell's happening?
It's not just a nerd, he's like a doctor too, oh yeah.
Sorry, guys. My computer's tweaking out a little bit. Yeah. El negro stole mi bicicleta. El negro donde mi bicicleta. Hi, everybody. What's going on? It was snowing in New York the other day. Crazy weather. Yeah, but I mean, we used to say, I'm from northern New York. We used to say the only month that didn't get snow is July. All right, everybody. Today's episode 830. Funny song, Illuminati confirmation, and Charlie knows something we don't. And I also have a very interesting video from NBC I'd like to know your feedback. Hi, welcome. I got some funny stuff for you today. One of the bears made. Why don't I just start with the funny song? It's made by Media Baker. You want to hear the funny song first? I'm still leaning towards Goliath got kicked off for being tall. Dude. Oh, and a sky grabbler took another chicken today, one of the meat birds, because they're kind of dumb. It's expected. And I'll tell you, if you're going to have your chickens taken, an eagle is the way to do it. They're so majestic and beautiful that I almost was like, wow. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, damn sky grabbler. But compared to a weasel, you know, if you're going to have your chicken stolen, you know, 6-foot wingspan, and the eagles will eat the whole chicken, which is honorable, unlike the damn weasels. Weasel is disgusting. Meat birds are a little bit tarded. Oh, they're so tired. So we moved their entire operation, the meat bird operation, to under a giant tree because the sky grabbler, of course, represents the IRS, and the tree represents a corporate shield. Guys, the metaphor, it's not even metaphor at this point. It's like everything in nature is just exactly what we deal with in life. If you raise meat bird to laying hen diet, would they still be fat? Yes. It's their genetics. Their genetics are designed to get real fat, and then we eat them. Sky nigga took bike with beak. Yeah, but they're sky grabblers. The tree niggers are the sparrows and the swallows. They'll just come down and crunk. They just make noise all day. They're just always yelling at the movie screen. And they just are always, theirs are crimes of opportunity. Low risk, low reward. Ghetto, you know, and they live in these giant ghettos called trees. And they just come down, yeah, get that cherry, get that strawberry. Crunk, get the strawberry. Oh, Tyrone, you got that strawberry. You get the strawberry. The eagle is more like the majestic IRS. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just totally different. Sky grabbler still, yeah, it's a sky grabbler. It's like the government, but it's how the government should be. 2.5%, not 40%, because now the government is full of weasels. Oh, remind me how much I dislike Summer Bear. Oh yeah, that was a good one. These analogies, well, yeah, it's true. Was King James well, no, I mean, listen, I'm not going to go into King James again. I mean, I did last night, but let's just look at a couple pictures of him. There's King James on the right with his mother, Gloria Vanderbilt. Guys, all I'm saying is that guy with those pantaloons and those stockings, I wouldn't take advice from him on how to get back on the highway. Like, if he was like, hey, you want to get back on the highway? I know how to do it. I'd be like, get your little fruity pants away from me. You have a bedazzled cape on and you're holding a ball. So, again, that guy doesn't tell me, you know, would you like to, oh, that's King James's wife, Anne of Denmark. And I say wife loosely. That's King James as a little boy. All right, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. So when people are like, you must only read the King James version of the Bible. This is it. I'll show you. This guy right here. Hang on. That guy doesn't get to, that guy doesn't get a lot of power in my life. And I'm not going to, you know, maybe he was a fun guy to be around. He's like, let's go to the garden and play tiddlywinks with loaded tiddlies in my favorite garden pantaloons. You know, if he was just a guy at a truck stop, let's just say I'd get away from the urinal. All right. This is a good cartoon I found. The stages of capitalism. Goods are exchanged for goods. Money is exchanged for goods and services. Robots exchange shares of theoretical future market value for hedges against growth. Goods are exchanged for goods. That's great. I no longer think that gematria is a way for elites to communicate to each other. I know I've said that in the past, but you also know that I'm just saying what I believe. In truth, the great mountain bear sent me an awesome email. that he really resonated with truth as a process, because we can never know the entirety of God, obviously. So being on the path to find truth is what truth is to us. Because that resonated with him a lot. Maybe I'll read part of that. But so at the time, I thought that when you see 33 9/11s everywhere, 66 Illuminati confirmed, guys, look at the. I did a pretty epic stream last night, and look at the time, 3333. I mean, if you're gonna do a statistical analysis of that, you'd think like, what are the odds that it's 3333? Very, very low. And I can tell you, and you can believe me or not, but I'm not dictating that. I'm not like being like, okay, time to end this stream. Hang on. The Masonic Lodges have texted me. Today is the 3-day and stop. I don't know what it is. I'm just no likely there. These high powers that play high. Look at that. I did exactly 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 33 seconds. Where the odds very, 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 very low, unless they're not. Unless there's something about life that I don't understand, which is probably what it actually is. Let's just call it's the realm of angels. Good. I mean, all I know is it wasn't called in by the lodge. I didn't get my my Illuminati phone didn't go off and tell me exactly, like, just to really mess with people, you got to put the 3s in there. It's crazy. 88 nurses were put in front of the White House. I know. And BB, my name, Big Bear, looks like an 88. The fact that Ursa Major, which is the great gravy ladle in the sky, is named Big Bear. Ursa Major, Bear, Major, Big. Guys, I'm not in control of any of this. So it's all good. The original NBC video I made was 33.33 megabytes. All right, Given Sight Bear, want to get into that one first? Or first, I'll show you guys my my awesome Mother's Day. But I do think that Charlie knows something none of us do. That's why I named this episode that. Look at this. Oh, BB 1313. Oh. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. That's not Illuminati. It's just. All right. So anyway, are we back in business? 1 second. We just had another Illuminati confirmation. I will not make it through the winter. Standing good call, BB. Thanks, Copper Bear. Yeah, because if I'm doing 3 hour 33 length streams, I might as well be sitting in a cubicle at that point. Sitting is really bad for your house. That's why I'm all about standing. So anyway, back in business. Great. So here we have my mom and Walter having an enjoyable Mother's Day, and you see Charlie saying, "We will not make it through the winter." And then here you see Charlie and his friend having a great time, and Charlie's like, "I know things, and I don't want to burden my brother with the knowledge I have, but I also cannot pretend to be enjoying myself. I will just go my own way." Yeah, Rex Arcana just said not good. I don't know what that means. I might have to ban him. Charlie's high IQ, in my opinion, yes. Did you say laughing my ass off? I don't know why people laugh their ass off over dumb shit. I cannot feel my face. So Charlie, as you can see here, he's like, I am burdened with knowledge. I am burdened with knowledge that others, I just do not want to share it with my grandmother, my grandmother and my brother. I'm just going to stare. Good Lord, this is a heavy burden. I know too much. I'm too going on. He's not even 2 yet. Is he 2 yet? Man, no, he's not even 2 yet. I'm 1 3/4 going on infinity. Here's a great picture. And even Amy, and like here he's like, I feel a little tiny sliver of joy being next to my beautiful mother, but I still cannot quite. And then here he's like, my grandma is so great, but I just cannot speak of what I know. Oh, I'll get to the next one. The beach looks cool. Oh yeah, it's the Puget Sound, baby. It's how we do it. I was watching beaches are weird. Straight rocks instead of sand. You're weird, Andy. You're a weird guy. Grandma looks pretty comfortable with the boys. Oh, yeah, they're having a blast. I'm trying to get her to stay, but she's really tied to Oswego. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Walter's growing like a weed. Oh, he's huge. He's huge. So's Charlie. They're both super tall. We will not make it through the winter. All right, let's continue. Have I showed you guys? Okay, cool. Here's an interesting story. The last picture looks like Admiral Charlie exploring the finesse of carpet. Yeah, of carpet bombing. Oh, I know. Yeah, look at this one. I mean, if you put these in black and white, that is Winston Churchill just struggling with what he's going to have to do to Dresden. He's like, Dresden will be bombed. It brings me no joy, but I am in debts I cannot pay. I am in debts I cannot pay to the Grabler, and it brings me no joy. I know what I will be doing. All right. All right. So cute. Thank you. I take full credit. The stream cut off at 8.18333333 minutes. We were talking about 88. Oh, I know. I'm just rolling with it. Dresden, he's like, yeah, he's like, Grandma, if you only knew what I did to Dresden, you would not be so pleasant with me right now. But look at the beautiful Mount Rainier in the background. That mountain is the mountain of guilt I feel for the poor people of Dresden. Good Lord, what have I done? If my father did not get in his debts to Natty Rothschild, I would not have had to do my unspeakable acts. All a joke, by the way. I don't want to put that on. I don't want him to be known as Winston Churchill, because it's being associated with a genocidal maniac like that is probably not good for the kid. But right now we can joke about it. If he is a July baby, he don't be able to. He shows our feelings in our faces. Interesting, Luna Bear. We will not survive the winter. Mountain is beautiful in the background. Oh yeah, guys, look at how beautiful that picture is. And these are all I didn't change color or anything. The stream's graveled. Well, I'm pretty far away from my modem. It's definitely on my end. It's all right. That's why you should become a subscriber of unauthorized.tv. I'm going to send Kyington the ungraveled version, and he's going to upload it there. Rex Arcana, you're in a timeout today. You're annoying everybody. Ground control to Major Tom. He's just in the next room. Oh, Jesus. Did someone say they got the Universal One? I was thinking of ordering. Refresh yourself before you wreck yourself. Thanks, Kale Bear. I like to stand here. So if that's not good enough for Rex Arcana, he can always become a subscriber to Unauthorized and stop, just pillaging off, Please no despair. Oh, I'm about to start banning everybody. I might ban Rex Arcana forever. I don't know. Depends on if he can, as I tell my toddlers, turn his mood around. I mean, I've said this probably 1,000 times. It gets to a point when you have to start executing. Podcasts have been hitting iTunes fast. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I can employ Coddington Bear now. For a while, I mean, he did stuff just because he loved it for literally a couple years. And now that I have like a good flow of lemons and stuff, I can actually pay him and make it so that he is extra prompt. It's awesome. It's all a big gravy. It's all a big gravy train. That's so sweet. Turn your mood around. Yeah, exactly. And it's great when you can do something you love and get paid. All right. Hey, BB, I saw Psychic Bear just wrecking a small town in South Carolina. Yes. Let the gamma bloodbath begin. BB, you do a cartwheel these days? No. God, no. I got a bit of a dad bod these days. I'm working on it, though. I've been doing like 10-mile bike rides every day. Oh, shit. I just told it to the blacks. I always forget that the blacks can be on the internet, too. If you watch even just one, if you watch one stream, you can usually understand the basic rules. Like, you can inform me if the stream's out But just the whole like, it's doing it again. Oh, geez. Lemon-based gravy. Yeah, Cod's the man. Yes. And it's his loyalty is unmatched. All as Fair is the funniest movie I've seen. It's a thesaurus of Gamma Omega versus Alpha Bravo. Yeah, watch the movie I was the star in, even though they didn't put my name in the credits. All's Fair in Love. It's a great breakdown of Alpha, me, Bravo's, Matt Lillard, Gamma, Chris Wilde, and Omega, the weird guy with the puppets. Rex has been here for a while. You should know it's fine. We don't need to get mad at Rex. All right. We will not survive the buffering. The end is near. Have you looked into this whole bike thief shooting? No, but check this out. You guys want to see something very interesting? I'll tell you what makes me laugh my ass off. How dare you do the square voices BB does. Gets me every time. Thanks, Drummer Bear 81. Reviews. Oh, yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all for the reviews of my specials on Amazon. It's great. What is the name of the movie? All's Fair in Love. It's free on Amazon Prime. Enjoy yourselves out there. All right, now it's time for some gravy. Enough messing around. And then I'll play a really funny video, and then I'll open some mail, and then I'm going to go for another bike ride to try and get rid of my dad bod and enjoy my day. It helps with my allergies. If you really jog around your neighborhood or bike, you get you do big deep breathing. You know, do you know how many people probably got attached to a ventilator because they thought they had, that which we will not speak of, and died when they probably just had allergies? Like, the worst thing you can do is be attached to a ventilator. I was fair in love with the goat scene. I haven't watched it in years, dude. I just remember it was pretty funny. I mean, we made the whole thing for $6.666666 million, so it only took 33 days to shoot. Completed in 9/11. All right. It turns out I was rating them. Have the Bears thought about writing some scripts? Yeah, but I'm doing this for a while. I like doing. I don't have the as James True calls it, prana to do that many more things right now. I do about between an hour and a half and 3 hours of streaming a day. And I think that it's bringing people a lot of joy and it's quality content. And then I'm also just continuously impregnating my wife and growing our family and growing our homestead. And so if I was to also really get into a movie, I would probably fall onto the ground and be dead before I hit the ground. BB, we found out the hospital doing mandatory screens for my wife's delivery a couple weeks. If we refuse it, I don't care. Deal with it. I do care. No, I care. Sorry for responding that way. But the amount of people that are giving me specifics about their life and how to handle it, guys, I had to deal with it. An eagle killed another one of my chickens today. My mom's in town. I have children. I'm doing all kinds of shit. So I can't, I try to, my wife will tell me that I spread myself too thin sometimes, where I try and do too many things and I just start getting pissed off at everybody. I'm like, I don't care. Good. Fuck you. And they're like, dude, I'm just asking a simple question. I'm like, got no more. Got no more for you. I wanted to give you the heads up to you and Amy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Damn, those sky grabblers are going to town. Yeah, but it's all right. I'd rather have it be a sky grabbler than a ground grabbler, the weasel. But we've moved everything. I mean, we've only lost 2 out of 110 chickens. That's pretty good. And that's including all things. And they've both been majestic eagles. And as an American, I can't help myself but to really enjoy eagles, even if they're stealing from me. It's very bizarre. I think it's a form of Stockholm Syndrome. But when I see an eagle take more of my property and my wealth, part of me just goes, proud to be an American, where at least you eat my chickens. I swear to God, I'm being kind of funny right now. But I don't know, maybe it was saying the Pledge of Allegiance every morning in school and everything, but I like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm rooting for my own destruction from eagles, but I'm like, every time the eagle swoops down, literally steals from me, I'm like, Proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm gay. Will you get into falconry? My friend's trying to train an eagle with meat. I don't like falcons too much. I like eagles. I mean, how amazing would it be if we got to a point where a giant eagle would rest on our shoulder? If you're going to get raped, why not buy America? Right. If you're going to get raped. And if you're going to get raped, why not America? You know? I mean, as far as empires go, we're pretty... You know, there's so many worse empires in history. You had the Assyrians would just skin you alive and burn you. Same with the Aztecs. Ugh. As far as like horrific empires go, America just wants to make you squirt. You know, they're gonna try and make you bang each other in the ass and take some black goo that's underneath your land. Other than that, you know, as far as empires go, guys, I'm joking and kind of not. As far as that, like the Ottomans were way into slavery. Like, and I'm talking the type with chains and shit. We're just into debt slavery and sodomy slavery. The way American empire functions is we want to control you based on how much you want to pump, snort, jerk, and buy. And so it's kind of, your chain depends on your behavior. Whereas other empires would just put chains on you. So, you know, as far as empires go, I'm joking, but not. Like, because America's pretty easy to defeat. All you do is just don't squirt and don't watch our movies and don't get into debt. Why'd the Romans fall? I don't think they fell, Skinny Bear. I think that's a big myth to make Germans think they're like awesome. It's like, oh, Alaric, dude, I used to think it fell. I don't know, but I just don't think Rome ever fell. Rome never fell? Yeah, Rome never fell. The Senate door is now in the door of the Vatican, and people don't seem to ask a lot of questions. I get it. They just crouch. They're not even crouching. All right. Romans aren't even real? Man, Copenhagen Bear is really escalating the dialogue. Rome is still here and within the Vatican. Man, I don't even... Let's just talk about... whether or not this is a psyop or is life just getting very odd. Okay, so watch this video. This is very interesting stuff.
You've touched me. Cell phone video taken by Nick Connolly at a Giant Eagle grocery store.
We live in America where if you have a note to not wear a mask. Look at this.
Connolly told NBC confrontation occurred as he tried to explain he has a doctor's note exempting him from wearing a mask due to panic attack.
Do you feel that when you go into a grocery store without a mask, that you're putting anyone else at risk?
That's hard to say.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Deficit, yeah, this is when things get very odd. Okay, so those group of like weird guys with masks were like trying to intimidate someone who is not wearing a mask. Notice the shirt. Okay, see Tubby over here? Where is he? The big boy? He's wearing an Owen Benjamin tour shirt. Guys, probably 1,000 total were made. That's my last tour. Okay? This big meat bird over here, he's wearing one of my shirts. I mean, listen, maybe I'm just that popular, but I'm telling you, that's a limited run shirt. We did that shirt to raise money for the documentary and for the special that we shot. So, and you have to understand, there are no bears that would do this. None. Like, there's no bears that would be like, you're not going to wear the mask? And they're all wearing, and then this whole NBC psyop where they're like, do you think you're putting people at risk by not wearing? It's all script. Guys, this is all scripted. None of this is real. They arrested a dude with a face shield. Guys, I'm telling you, this isn't real. What bear? Guys, we sold maybe 1,000 total shirts. This is not a Coca-Cola shirt. You banned that dude? That's possible, guys. Listen, I'm not just going to say that this is, that's a bear by name only. That's not a bear. And if it is, maybe, guys, maybe. This is why I'm throwing this out here. I'm not going to say what this is. I'm not going to say, I'm leaning towards some weird psychological thing they're trying to pull. Where they're just putting these, but again, Guys, I would have said the same thing. Like last night's stream was 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 33 seconds. I don't know how this works. It's as if they're calling us out. No, but see, we need way more evidence for that. I don't know how this works. But I'm telling you right now, as someone who was calling out this madness since February, and I've been helping people legally, spiritually, mentally, logistically, comedically not wear masks and talk about, guys, saying N-word is the verbal mask. There is zero logical reason why the word nigger is more offensive than necrophilia, which is having sex with dead bodies. And then the argument is, if you say nigger, black people go right back to the 8 generations ago when they were forced to work in the deep South. And if you do that, you rob them. It's like, okay, so why can you say the word rape? That Harvey Weinstein raped a girl. Why doesn't that send rape victims right back to being, ass up on a Grabler's mattress after drinking too many vodka tonics? Well, it's not the same thing. No, it is. Like, there's way more rape victims in this world than black people who had ever had chains on them. And the word nigger is not even associated with slavery. We all know this. When I was a kid, if you knocked on a door and ran away, it was called nigger knocking. It didn't have anything to do with slavery. So we all know that it's stupid. So why do people say N-word? They say N-word because they just want to fit in. They want to wear the red ribbon of AIDS. They know that